Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Grail Spotlight. Today we're covering Donny, which is probably not a very popular or very well-known character. However, he was for the longest time and still is one of the scarcest collectibles on the VeVe app. So with only 150 total editions, he's really scarce. I'm also trying out a new video editor, so that's why I'm today in this little bubble. Let's see how it goes. And so I don't want my content to get too repetitive, so let me know if you still enjoy this kind of Grail Spotlights. I'm definitely thinking about covering Superman next week. Maybe one other, but then maybe mix up the content, do some other analysis, and then come back to these Spotlight episodes. But let's just get straight to the data. For Donny, and this one I really like because it was a bit different to the previous three that we saw, and I think it's because Donny got quite expensive very early on. So but let's have a look at it. And as you know, we start with the token distribution. So let's make this a bit bigger. Okay, so this is the first time where VeVe has the largest supply here. Before we always saw whale number one wallet on the first place, but here it's the VeVe wallet that owns 40 editions of the Donny. So with this they own almost 27% of the supply. Then we have one wallet with 29, our whale number one, and then we have one other wallet with 15, and then all the other wallets hold less than 10. I'm not sure which wallet is from Cartoon Network. I imagine they might have gotten maybe 10 or 5 editions of Donny, I'm not sure. But so here we see already token distribution, including the VeVe wallet. Those top 3 wallets hold more than 50% of the Donny supply. So 56% of the Donny supply is within these 3 wallets. If we take away or if we don't consider the VeVe wallet, then it's still 30% of the Donny supply that is held by these 2 wallets. And then down here, it's 30% of Donnies that are like in individual wallets. So already a bit different to the previous ones. But then if we go to the distribution by wallet size, so looking at how the distribution among smaller wallets, mid-tier wallets and whale wallets, we definitely see that Donny is very much held by the whale wallets. So we see that the smaller wallets, only sum up to 6%. So we only have 9 Donnies here in the smaller wallets. Then we have 27 in the mid-tier wallets, so it's only 18%. And then the rest, like 76% in what we say like whale wallets, right, with 500 collectibles or more. Or if you just consider 1,000 collectibles or more a whale, then it's still 70% of the Donnies in whale wallets. So basically a whale collectible. And that's what I think, because very early on it was quite expensive to get Donny. If we get to holders by cohort, it's also much extremer than the previous ones. We see that almost all wallets are from the early cohort, the users that had their first activity on VeVe in December 2021 or before. And only one wallet holds the Donny that came into the app or had its first activity on the app in May 2022. Then here, if we go to the holders by last activity, it's also different to the previous cases, because here we see that clearly most of the wallets that hold a Donny are still active or have been active in the last couple of months. So here we see that 97% of the wallets have been active at least since October, and only 2%, only 3% of the wallets that hold a Donny haven't been active after June 2022. And here we see again the distribution by last activity and also wallet size. Clearly, most of the Donnies are held by active whale wallets. And let's see, the wallets that haven't been active are rather small wallets. So 2 wallets that haven't been active since December basically. They still hold 50 to 100 collectibles on VeVe. And then there's here one that hasn't been active, and here one with only less than 10. But it's only 3 Donnies that are in those wallets that haven't been active. And most of the supply is here in active whale wallets. Then let's go to the transactions. Of course, very few transactions. It's only 150 collectibles, 40 of which are in the VeVe wallet. And also a very expensive collectible. So In total, we only had every other month, maybe 1 or 2 transactions. So we had 1 transaction in December 2021, then 3 transactions in January 2022, another 2 transactions in February. So this was like the peak of the hype. So they probably bought quite expensive. And yeah, like 2 transactions, one in May and one in June 2022, and no other transactions for Donny. Yeah, if we break down by week, we see the similar pattern. So yeah, and no average daily calculation here because yeah, you can see there are only so many transactions here. And I also didn't do a breakdown by the low mints because basically there are only 150 editions. So basically every edition would be a low mint if we consider sub 100. So yeah, basically this is all I found for Donny. And yeah, I thought it's quite interesting. I think most people already suspected that this is kind of a whale collectible, but yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of it. And yeah, so as I said, next week definitely I will do the spotlight for Superman, maybe 1 or 2 other, and then let me know, do you like the series? Do you want me to continue? I probably want to do some other analysis as well, so maybe a drop analysis or another general wallet analysis, and yeah, just to change things up a bit. And yeah, so this is everything I have for you today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.